That good for 22 and a first down.
And the Broncos, first down. A gain of 22 yards. First down, Denver.
Off the play fake. Nix. That'll be caught. It's St. Brown. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. 18 more yards there and another first down. Pretty solid opening drive here, Charles. They've worked in the run game, the pass game, just steadily getting yards, and now they've got it inside the red zone here with an opportunity.
And the only thing they don't have so far is points. But the way that they're moving the ball now, that shouldn't take much longer. And they've established a great balance so far. Running, passing, doing what they want on offense.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
Working out of the gun is Nix. Over the middle, complete. It's Franklin. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Charles, did I just hear that right? They declined the personal foul. 3 yards, they just declined them.
And I have to think that the official is thinking to himself, did I just hear that correctly, that you declined that one? All I can think of is that someone on the field got confused.
And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Marvin Mims, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. And that is going to clang off the upright, but folks, there are penalty flags on the field, and this could be a roughing call. And they'll accept that penalty. Extra point attempt to come here. And he's got it. 7-0 Broncos.
Makes the score Broncos 7, Eagles nothing.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Thomas has got it. Complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Philadelphia picking up the first on a gain of 15. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
The Eagles are the perfect 4-0 to start the campaign. They've been playing their best football of the year, winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
This short throw caught by Goddard. And he's got this down to the 35. The Eagle passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Here's Hurts to throw. He gets it to Thomas. So the completion good for just 3. And it's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. brings up 2nd and 7 at the Broncos' 32-yard line.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Touchdown, Philadelphia! Brian Thomas, 31 yards. And the Eagles respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Elliott good on the extra point. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
They'll go play action with Nix. That'll be caught by St. Brown. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It's another first down on what will be a gain of 21 yards.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass in the first drive. It comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw. When they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations, the ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. These two teams all tied after one. Broncos football as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. On play action, here's Nix. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Ready, pull out.
A give up the middle to Dobbins. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Hold on a sec. Ready.
Off the bootleg. Here's Nix. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Jalen Phillips in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. The kick by Lutz is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively.
And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Tyreek Hill with career touchdown number 9. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead is now 14-10. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
They'll be going for 6. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That one covers 29 yards. 1st down.
A lot of times the key is just get him the ball and let him do his thing, and they got it out to him on the left side, and he did exactly that. Excellent run after the catch.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line.
6-yard line.
Throwing Nix. A short throw to Ingram. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
Hey, kill. Captain.
Here's Nix. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. So the margin shrinks there as they get the field goal to draw them a bit closer here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, nice snap, nice hold. They just want to keep this game close, so give them credit for finishing that one off with 3.
Following the made field goal, Lutz to kick it away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And the Eagles, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Hurts. And Thomas has it. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 18 more yards there and another 1st down.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
That flag, that'll push him back 5. The false start backs him up 5. 1st and 15. Throwing is Hurts. He's got Thomas yet again complete. He'll be hit down at the 33. 5 yards on the play. 2 minutes remaining in this 1st half of football.
Second and 10.
No, touchdown. 180. Alpha. Yanni. Now look. Hey, 70, 63. No,
From the gun, it's Hurts. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Smith, 33 yards. As his guys are able to extend their lead. Elliott on for the extra point. And with that, the lead is up to 8. After the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted them. They weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Zach Bourne coming in from that outside linebacker spot. He gets him down. It's a loss of 5. Now 3rd down and very long. To throw is Nix. They set up the screen for Dobbins. He's got room past the 30. Finally taken down at the 32-yard line. That'll bring up 4th down. They wind up getting 8 yards, but they needed more than that.
And that's a play that's not uncommon on 3rd and long because the offense is just hoping that somehow they can get a guy in space and follow some blockers downfield. Does a pretty nice job there getting a few yards, but he ends up getting stopped before he can get the 1st down.
They're going. It's Nix. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. This is Smith to the ground. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
That's good. For the Eagles, first and goal at the 6-yard line.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Jalen Hurts, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Elliott good on the extra point. And the lead is up to 15 now.
Broncos 13. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much They trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Now we'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number one.
First down, Broncos.
Nix from the shotgun. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. He completes this to Sutton.
And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helped out. A guy could turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
The final shot before break. Nix. And that'll be incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
This short throw caught by Goddard. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
63. Back in. Go, touch. Foul up, yeah. Foul up, yeah. Hey, 70. Easy. 63, bang.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. This is caught inside the 15. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown.
Brian Thomas
with his second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Eagles come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter.
Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go.
To throw, here's Nix. He'll dump this off complete to Dobbins.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
Defense is worried that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Operating from the gun, here's Nix.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing to trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. They'll go for it. Here's Nix. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got him there complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
And up goes first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Off the play fake. Nix.
And he will find his man Sutton. That's complete. And he's got this down to the 35.
Again, Dalvin's trying the right side.
And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36.
It's a loss of 9. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 36-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Nix. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
Completes it to Evan Ingram. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 14. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Now it's Nix.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
2nd and 10 now. 3rd quarter action from Philadelphia, PA. They go back to the ground with Dalvin.
And take it into the end zone for a Denver score.
J.K. Dobbins with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Broncos are able to cut into that deficit.
They'll look to throw. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. Now Hurts is going to do it himself.
And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
Here's 2nd and 10. Now Hurts looking to change the play.
On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And he spins past him and into space. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
That's good for an Eagles first down.
Here's Hurts to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
The try. 10. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
That's another Eagles first down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Barkley is into the end zone for an Eagle touchdown.
Nice job of polishing off that drive, and all the credit there goes to that play prior.
Yeah, it certainly does, because after that big play, I think resistance almost felt futile at that point, didn't it? And the very next play, they come right back, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and put it in the end zone.
Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead down to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
They'll go play action with Nix.
He finds Sutton crossing the formation complete.
The Bronco first down there, 12 yards on the play.
Nix to the air.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Here's Nix once more. That is caught. And he will have the Broncos first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Oh, my son!
Now a handoff for Dobbins.
And, boy, this defense, again, really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
No gain on the play.
Throwing Nix. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
I think this is what this game's become now. Just go deep, see if we can get something to go our way.
Yeah, not the most creative or most inventive play call there, but not much has worked for them throughout this game. They're almost at a loss about what to dial up.
And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
First down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Oh, my son! Get ready!
They'll run with Dobbins.
And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown.
J.K. Dobbins.
His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Broncos have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
Lutz to try to add the PAT. And the lead will be cut down to 14.
Makes the score Eagles 42. Broncos 48. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return.
At their own 38-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
Well, there are two scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
And the Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
Now Hurts is going to do it himself. This is caught inside the 15. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. It was a first and 10 at the 14-yard line.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Hurts. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, fourth quarter. Maybe you do start to watch. Is the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. Throwing is Hurts. He gets it to Thomas. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here. Well, normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the fourth quarter, but the way that they passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? In this stage of the game, you would think you would switch to a running attack, but you're exactly right. They've thrown it so well throughout the game, and trusting this quarterback, I think he continued to do so.
Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. It's second and goal, back to the 8-yard line now.
And goal at the 8-yard line.
They go play action with Hurts. It's a sack for a loss of 4, and that brings up third down and goal.
So once again, they dial up the pressure and get home and get a sack. It brings up a 3rd and long, but it's really not an unmakeable one, especially considering they just gave up back-to-back sacks.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Hill. They're able to hold him to 3 there, and that leads to a 4th and goal.
3 yards. Brings up 4th and goal.
73, 63, 63, 63.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He'll try to do it himself, and he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. He couldn't get the ball away on 4th and goal. And that will force a turnover on downs. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Man, confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
A gain of 12.
To throw is Nix. Now he's going to step up and run. And coughed it up. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Offensively, they're just not playing a very clean football game right now. This deficit, there's a fumble. Good news for them, at least. That went out of bounds.
You're exactly right. And as they breathe a sigh of relief, you know they're looking at the scoreboard, thinking to themselves, if we turn it over there, things could really get rough for us trying to make a comeback in this game.
And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Amon-Ra St. Brown, his first touchdown on the year. And the Broncos have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth.
Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown.
Makes the score Eagles 42, Broncos 35.
So just under 2 minutes to play, and this would figure to pretty much be your ball game right here. And the Eagles hands team able to cover it up. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Nick Bonito able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important 3rd down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get 1st downs and eat away at the clock.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Tyreek Hill with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season.
And the Eagles are well on their way to a 5-0 start as they extend their lead.
And he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is.
35. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Here's Nix. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And that, what a dangerous throw there back across the field, but it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And he goes out right around the 39.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing the throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Well, you don't have to beg the Philly faithful to make noise. On their feet for 3rd down. Working out of the gun is Nix. St. Brown on the catch. And he will have the Broncos 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. All 3 timeouts still remain. Keep that in mind. They prefer to use him on the defensive end. But here's 1st and 10. To throw. Here's Nix.
Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Zach Ball in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. The Eagles going to take the 1st of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Here's 2nd down.
Back to throw. Nix. And this is intercepted. And that should do it.
Picked off by Jihad Campbell.
And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
Intercepted. Broncos take over first and 10 at their 41-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Unable to corral him. He fights through. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, fourth quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say, don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching Atlanta, our apologies. Now Hurts, he's going to do it himself. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, no surprise there. He was looking for one of his favorite targets again as soon as he left the pocket. But the coverage was good downfield. They got right to the receiver and helped prevent that completion.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll drop the throw. This short throw caught by Goddard.
And even though he gets out of bounds to stop the clock, it's not going to matter. That first down going to be enough to write a finish to this one.
Well, probably the only thing he did wrong there was go out of bounds, nursing this fourth quarter lead. You want to stay in, eat the clock.
Yeah, you got to love the effort, the catch, the extra yardage, but you got to know the situation. Stay in bounds, young man.
And he'll take it into the end zone for the Eagles touchdown.
Brian Thomas.
An 11-yard touchdown.
And the Eagles have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter. Eagles offense staying out there. Of course, Hurts always a threat to run. They'll go for 2.
They'll try and throw for it. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. So they go with a pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational. You have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they, unfortunately, are staring at a mini-losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat.
And unable to connect. It's incomplete. And the clock stopped at 8 seconds. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again.
Nick's going to keep this himself.
And this will be caught at the 30. And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to go. This one obviously decided. Not sure they needed to take it, but we'll take it with them.
A gain of 36 yards. First down, Broncos.
So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Hey! Bombers.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. That'll be caught. It's St. Brown. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles, these defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean up before their next contest.
Yeah, neither end zone had a stop sign in it, did they? I mean, for both sides, visited and with frequency. Not fun to be a defensive player, but on the offensive side of the ball, those guys had a blast. One team came away with a victory, even better for them.
So for Philadelphia, Their strong September has carried over to October as they move to 5-0. And they will hit the road next week to take on the New York Giants. Meanwhile, for Denver, they drop below 500 to 2-3 with a loss. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.
It was only opened in 2020, but quickly became one of the league's most recognizable venues. You're looking at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup. Here to begin this one is Cameron Dicker. And off we go from SoFi. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go. 551. Joe. Hey, Cam. Delta. Right.
Straight to the air they go. It's caught. It's Breece Hall. And he'll get it up to the 44. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Brings up 2nd and 1. At the 44-yard line.
They give on 2nd to Hall. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Fields out of the gun. Connects with his back. Hall. And he's down the inside the 40 before he's escorted out. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Throwing on 1st down. Fields. Completed to his running back. This gets down to about the 36-yard line. Brought down on the effort by Derwin James.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now it's 3rd down. Well, we're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script. Brock test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
And that one's incomplete. For now, it brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. So the offense was right to be walking backwards. The flag does go against them. Spencer Schrader ready for the field goal try. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. Has the direction, but not the distance. It falls just short. And we continue to await our opening score of this ball game.
You know, we get on that field in pregame, and these kickers make it look so easy. But in real action, it's a totally different animal. That was definitely on line. Just didn't quite get all of it. It's going to wind up just a few feet short.
They'll run here with Amari on Hampton. But he's able to get it past midfield and down into the Jets side. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Shotgun snap to Herbert. As a man, it's Tyler Conklin. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's going to give the Chargers a 1st down. New set of downs from the 37. Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. And that one's complete. Amari on Hampton. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go. Well, you love when you can go from first down to first down, Brock. It makes things easy for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out just like that. It's why many of these first quarter looks have his name all over it.
Some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
Second and goal.
Herbert from the gun.
12-yard line.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. First time this game they've looked to him. And now it'll be third and goal. Third and long for him here. Makes the catch. Is an alley touchdown. The Chargers get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. So our first score of the game here as they cap off that drive with a touchdown.
It's really what you're looking for, Kate, offensively. You want to force the other guys into thinking they need to play a little catch-up right away. So a nice job to get that first score and take early control of this game.
Now it's Cameron Dicker on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chargers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. This will end up as a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up first and 10.
Here we go. Right.
They fake the handoff. Now Fields. Vacates quickly left side. That's low and bounces short of his man. That throw was looking for Mason Taylor. So second down coming up.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Off the play fake, it's Fields. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
Quarterback of his renounce, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it in the double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. To the air on third and long. Has him on the quick hitter. They'll have the first down and even more. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop it.
A gain of 15. First down, Jets.
First down throw for Fields. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of 2.
Shotgun snap to Fields. He rolls to his right. He finds Tigger Conqueror for the grab. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Fields now on third. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that fourth down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
This one's caught. Smith has it. And they make the stop. We're going to say at about the 37-yard line. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. A give left side for Hall. Ooh, he made most of that one, didn't he? Give him 9 yards on that first down carry. Looking quickly here.
10 yards on the pickup.
Play action, Fields. Dumps it off to his running back. And he gets back to the line, but no more. Offense up to the line fast.
And it's third down.
Up, let's go. Hey, Ken. EQ. Set.
Third and 1, Fields to throw. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. And that is caught. Touchdown, Chicago. The Jets reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Spencer Schrader on now for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Jets tie this game 7-7. Tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. Play action now for Herbert. It's caught. This is Lam McConkey. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Giving them an 18-yard pickup there. That's going to be good for an LA first down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
First and 10. Here's Hampton. Going there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Drops this one off to Hampton. Breaks a tackle. He's still going. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We're back to SoFi right after this. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Charger football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive.
Cap.
Now an inside give to Hampton. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Here's Herbert. Throwing for the back of the end zone. And that one's picked off in the end zone, but no, incomplete, folks. He wasn't able to stay in bounds. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. Going with a screen to Hampton. And he's tackled for a short gain.
It's plays like that, Kate, right wrong. When I sit and judge defense, I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got them equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
The wind was at a sails, Kate, and it certainly helped that football fly true and right down the middle. From that distance, to hit with that accuracy is one impressive shot.
And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Fields. Short pass brought in. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Hall takes it straight ahead. And they find them after just a yard. It's 3rd down.
It does just feel like in the background that every ho-hum run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late. And this could have been much, much more exciting.
Throw right side, caught by Wilson. And they don't get much out of his pass. He's fallen down a little shy of that first. It's fourth down now.
3 yards. It's now fourth down.
They do snap it. Here's Fields. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
It's
First and 10 from the 43. Right up the gut. And he needed just 6 yards to begin this one. He got second and 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt to that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. It really creates some indecision now defensively.
Got a lot behind this one. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers make it a 9-point advantage. Loud McConkey with a touchdown. Dicker on now for the PAT.
Dicker for the extra point.
Right down the middle. It's good. And the Chargers make it a 10-point ball game.
Chargers 17. Jets 7. Dicker to kick off.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20 in the landing zone and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up first and 10.
Here we go, son. Angel.
Now Fields. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. Almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see the QB.
Forces that one, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Junior Colson. And the Chargers are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. He was trying to fit it into a window in the zone coverage, but by the time he let it go, boy, Brock, that lane had closed, and someone was there to make a play on it.
What you're trying to do in zone coverage defensively is make that quarterback see a window that isn't actually there. And as soon as he takes the bait and sends it over the middle, well, you got 1, 2, 3 defenders all there in range to go pick it off.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's second and 4. They go play action. Here's Herbert. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Herbert now to throw on third. Hits his running back. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done. Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. Chargers currently on top here at SoFi. Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10. Herbert. Completed to his running back. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more with a modest gain.
This time, they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. Second and goal coming up.
Home troops right. Set. Cap it. 21. Let's go.
Herbert from the gun. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Shorty got that body, no time, set up, you gon' kill my vibe. Stand on my money, don't know my size. Pick them sides, and you better choose wisely. That's my high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's my high. Damn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
The play clock runs out. This will be a delay. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. Well, that delay game certainly doesn't help things. It's third and even longer now. Third and long for him here. Complete here to Hampton. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Got some whistles here. Officials calling for a stoppage. Injured player, it appears. And that is their running back, Omarion Hampton. So the offense staying on the field from a bit of a distance here. They're going for it on 4th and goal.
Go, let's go. Let's go, let's go. Why did it hut? Go, hey, go,
Some
go,
movement
go.
there before the snap. Right side of the line. This is going to back them up. One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Cameron Dicker out for the Chargers now to attempt this field goal. He connected once and a good chance here. This is inside of 35. Dicker connects there, and that pushes the lead up to 13.
One of the areas of kickers is quarterbacks are similar.
Value 757 made Adam, bro. Love, man. I'm about to stream on Twitch in a second, though.
Start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
I gotta play this game right quick. I'm gonna stream on Twitch in a second.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. And they're going to spot the ball to the 35 to begin this drive. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Completed over the middle. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but so we would love for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down. Fields out of the gun. Who should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off.
Okay, what is this game, bro? It's good. 757 mad. I'm doing good, bro. I'm doing good, man. We just, we just hit 200K on TikTok, man. I appreciate all y'all niggas who said. Follow me up. That's no good. That's no good. Follow me. He's got quit. Yeah. No! Him. Yeah.
Splits the uprights.
Yeah, let me get a touchdown before we get for this quarter in. I think I get ball out. This thing goes backside. All he had to do was run back, bail out. He'd have been good.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Darius Davis to return it. He's racing past midfield.
My gosh, chat, bro. Chat, bro. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Hey, we know that every single possession in this league is a premium. And this one right before halftime with the clock dwindling down, well, they become even bigger. Setting your offense up for success with a return like that, you couldn't script it any better.
Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. Escapes the pocket. He's running with it. Herbert slides to a stop, and enough on that play to move those chains. LA uses a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Hey, Ram. Ray. 5'9".
Herbert on 1st down. To the right and pulled in by McConkey. And he's brought down after a short gain. The Chargers call a timeout. That's their last one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
That's a modest little drag route. But if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
59. Kappa. Ready.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Pass is hauled in by the running back. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped.
Gain of 12 yards.
Offense in the hurry up here.
And the Chargers, 1st down.
One final shot before the half. Has him on the quick hitter. The lateral goes haywire. Live ball. And this defense bringing the hammer down, driving him backwards through the 9. On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Things going well so far. A great effort, but he got popped at the end of it.
Well, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams that sets you up for success.
And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
Goes to the hurry up here. Herbert now, blitz coming. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Chill.
On 3rd down, Herbert. Knocked away and hits the ground, incomplete. That brings up 4th down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2, it could have gone the other way.
And plenty of hang time on this one. The coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll start this one out with Hall. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Hall gets it again on 2nd down. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line. It's a pickup of 4 yards. And that's good for a Jets 1st down.
That was the perfect play call for that particular situation. Gave him enough to pick up a first with some room to spare.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Here we go.
Shotgun snap to Fields. To the left side and reeled in by Wilson. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. He gets 16 yards on that play. And that'll be 1st down Chicago. Fields looking to throw. Right side, this is caught by Taylor. And they won't manage a ton. This gets to about the 26. Brought to the ground by Dante Jackson.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call a gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
still to go here. This is second down.
Here we go,
Off play action. It's Fields. Buying some time right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. He's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Third and a lone yard coming up. Fields sneaking it. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have fourth down coming up. Back to throw it. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, it kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
21. Hey, ram.
Working from the gun here. It's Herbert. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Making it harder than it needs to be right there. Just get the catch first. Guarantee some yards. And then worry about escaping the defenders and getting upfield.
Let's go.
Here he goes. Third and long. He throws a bullet to the center. Big gain downfield. And they're going to have it all the way down near the 25.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
And that is a Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers go up by 12.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
The Chargers will line up for
It's
the
Herbert once more. Got the 2. And he's into the end zone for 2. That sets him up with a 14-point
Let's go.
lead.
Nah, I'll be sick out of it.
Wow, what a determined effort there, Brock. We all thought he was going down short of the line, but he fights through the tackle, and the try is successful.
I like that word, determination. It was determination with a capital D. When you get the ball in front of that goal line on these 2 points, you could just feel that entire defense converge. But his effort, his want to, and that determination got them the 2 points.
Field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Fields. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So second down now after the incompletion.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
2nd and 10 now, Fields. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And before he can reach the first, he's stopped. But this is close. Ball up to the 45-yard line. Chargers sending out a dime look here ahead of this third down. Here's Fields to throw. Short pass brought in. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Another throw for Fields. Same guy, Wilson again. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down. All set to go now from the 35.
First down.
Here we go. Right.
Off the play fake, it's Fields. Finds Mims. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Jets first down. Throwing again, it's Fields. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on, it's incomplete. That's one he knows he should have had. And that'll bring up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Now Fields again. Connects with his back. Hall. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be third and longer.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Chicago. The Jets shave some off the deficit late in the quarter.
Chicago.
That one not easy, Brock. Threading the needle there. There was a lot of traffic in the end zone, but he found his man.
Yeah, that was an ill-advised decision, but when you give your receiver a chance, that's what they like. And sometimes you just have to trust your guys are better than theirs.
And he reaches the end zone, so the two-point conversion will cut the lead down to 6.
Braden Mann to kick off for the Jets.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. He's got the squiver. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Oh, love this. He gets another one. Keep feeding that fullback, baby. Only able to get back to the line on that first down play, so no gain. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Herbert from the gun. And no look there. That throw falls to the ground. Couldn't make the connection. Was looking for Ladd McConkey. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defensive end.
And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. 1st and 10 now from the 46.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here's Herbert. McConkey's got it again. Has a hole left, room to run. He makes it in for the Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Ladd McConkey with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Has it at the 2. And he can't take the completion across. Defense on him fast and bringing him down to deny the 2-point conversion. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Go.
They start the drive with Hall. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one.
at the
The Jets have it, but some work to do in the final frame. They're trailing. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Now it's Fields. That's Evans making the catch outright. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike.
It's a gain of 10.
Offense to the line fast.
First down, Jets.
Fields on first down. He's got Evans once again. Breaks through and breaks away. Hits the 20. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Jets now within 1 score in the 4th. Mike Evans with the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it.
And he goes down. The pressure gets home, and they will not take another 2 off that lead. They got a touchdown, but that is only half the job. Still got to get this kick back and score another. And no problem for the Chargers. They cover it up. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Well, the good news is still a decent bit of time left. Maybe a little quick on the draw to dial up that onside kick.
Yeah, you know what happens, Kate, in these moments, right? We've been doing this for a while, and you see my brain just going to overdrive, trying to peel back the layers as to why you would make that decision. And ultimately, I think it's because you don't trust your defense against this offense. That's a big risk to take. And now, unfortunately, you've set this offense up for success.
Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Throwing the out route complete. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
First down. 5-9. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
And off to Hull from the gun. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. And gain 11 on that play. And that's going to give the Chargers a first down.
You call that first down running play, but don't always expect to get those kind of yards. They'll take that every single time.
For another 1st and 10. Here's Hull once more. And for the moment, that's going to be a touchdown. Whether it will stand, though, well, that depends on the call on this flag. A play fake. Now Herbert to throw. That one's complete right side. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers making a 2-possession game here in the 4th.
Play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. The route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
The Chargers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Herbert's going to look to throw for this. And he's into the end zone. That play has a couple more to their lead. That's the 3rd time they've gone for 2, and now their 2nd conversion, so they've done pretty well in that spot today, partner.
Oh, come on, dude. You know better than that. Even though they're 2 for 3, you know what every old salty coach is going to say.
You should have gotten all 3 of them.
Bingo! Any team that's willing to go for it expects to find success every single time.
Field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Fields. Completed to his running back. And this is going to take him off and across midfield there at the opposing 45. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that'll be first down Chicago. Offense in a hurry up here. Throwing on first down. Fields. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Working quickly here.
Justin Fields sacked. A loss of 2 yards.
Fields out of the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
And it's third down.
Fields on 3rd and 2. Back to one of his favorite targets this drive, but incomplete. And that's going to bring up 4th down.
You know, Kate, my years in Indianapolis with Peyton, he loved to know the tendencies of a defense. In 3rd and short, more often than not, all across the league, you get man-to-man coverage. It really is a good time to throw. Unfortunately, couldn't execute that pass in 4th down instead.
Only needed a couple, and that's exactly what they got from him. The most impressive game. It's a big one all the same. That gets him a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10. Here's Fields. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Ooh, got him close to the line of the game. Down to the 25, 3rd and maybe a yard. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. 31, Fields to throw. Okonkwo brings it in. And the pass is stopped before he can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
Desperation time here. He finds it beyond the marker. And he'll give them enough for a first down.
A gain of 3 on the play.
Fields throwing once more. Short pass brought in. And he's able to get this down to the 13. Looking quickly here.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd.
Another throw for Fields. In trouble now, and the ball is out. And they scoop it up. Time to push for the line. And he's able to take this ahead and from the fumble. And they wind up with a 1st and goal.
Justin Fields sacked.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. Short throws drops. This one's incomplete. He already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner. And throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly...
And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Jets now within 1 score in the 4th. All right, Fields has his guys set. Looking to tack on 2 to that touchdown.
The Jets will line up for a 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Complete at the 2. And this play will not reach the end zone. He's held out, and they will not take another 2 points off that lead. Now this could be the game right here. Down a score. They need to get this ball back. And no problem for the Chargers. They cover it up. They come through with a big stop there. Got him down for a loss. They keep fighting back here in the 4th. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Lofts one deep, center of the field. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
You know what I like about this shot down the field, Kate? Keeps a defense honest. They know defensively, if we overcommit, we could get burned deep.
5-9, let's go. 21.
2nd and 10. Herbert trying again. Finds him over the middle. Still has some space inside the 35. Keeps it moving. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers have a commanding 14-point lead now in the 4th.
I think He'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin-off, pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and he can do his damage big time.
Now Herbert and the Chargers going for 2.
The Chargers will line up for the 2-point.
Now pressure coming. And that's into the end zone, so they follow the touchdown by tacking on 2 more to their lead.
Chargers 50.
That is their 3rd conversion this game. They haven't been shy on the confidence to go for it or to back it up once it's snapped.
I love that word, confidence. And I love being in a huddle and you can feel it. When you're on offense, it feels like you can't be stopped. You can't wait to say, ready! No matter what the situation or circumstance is, and 3 conversions, that's job right there.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Fields looking to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. That's complete inside the 35. He's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. That's going to go as a pickup of 36 yards. And that's good for a Jets 1st down. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. On 1st and 10, it's Fields. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man.
And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Chargers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Timeout taken by the defense. They're 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've got him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's got the Charger 1st down. And that should be all she wrote in this one. All set to go now from the 35.
At the 35-yard line.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Solid block in there, springs him for 8. It's going to be 2nd down. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. They're going to pass it here. Headed out right. He's going to keep it this time. Herbert slides to a stop, but enough on that play to move those chains.
That is quarterback play 101. Maybe not the first chapter of it, but man, is that important. Getting downfield, get what you can with your legs, then most importantly, protect yourself. Hit down and don't take any extra contact.
And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that 1st down. Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Trying down the middle with Chandler. Breaks up the tackle, but he lost the ball. He left the ball behind. And the Jets recover it. Well, where 1 defender failed, Brock, another succeeded. He shook free of that 1st tackle, but the next guy not only made that hit, but knocked it loose as well.
Okay, as we saw when he broke that 1st tackle, he can absorb a shot. Right, he's got great what they call contact balance to absorb it and keep going. That 2nd hit, that drove the ball free and leads to this takeaway. I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
And there's our last-in image of this game. It's intercepted. And the Chargers see the return go out of bounds. And that is how this game's going to end. So the Chargers come away with the win in this one. And just a week after being soundly defeated, they're back out there playing a much better brand of football. Short memories prevail, Brock, as they move past that loss and get back to some winning football. So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Chargers as we say goodbye from Los Angeles.
handsome Lagosian. Name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto Vanessa, soon baby girl I wear out of the stretcher. She be like, you a part-timer, I'm an all-timer. You a viral artist, I will offline you. Stay far from y'all criers, bar for bar sire. Team full of stars and it all fire. I don't spill words, I Spielberg on the beat. Make a movie, yeah, it's the return of the G. Show them the way, cause they real nerds on the street like Braille. The way I make them feel words on the sheet. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. The sun gon' rise, the earth gon' spin. Toby gon' kill this beat, a chef gon' cook. You still don't get no looks. No better than Tech Bro Shook. Sticks and stones will break some bones, but your words can't hurt cause you ain't read no books. Stay woke, take notes, joke. Stone look shattered like broke glass. I'ma shine till they blind, pour the blinds out. You online making threats, make them sign out. I redefine routes. We the ones Chris Webber calling time out. Around and find out. Around and find out. Around and find out. Got no respect for these dudes who doctor the message. The Jekyll on records, it's too late to hide out. Pull rank and file out. Peep style, I'm a wild out. Shorty gon' holler out. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. I wake up every morning, look in the mirror and I thank God. Every morning, look in the mirror, salute a real one and I thank God he's so good. I wake up every morning, look in the mirror and I thank God. He's so good. He's so good. B-Town's finest, handsome Lagosian. Name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto Vanessa, soon baby girl I wear out of a stretcher. She be like,